My name is Aaron Posner, and I am the author and the director of The Chosen from the novel by Chaim Potok. It's a beautiful and complicated story about two Jewish boys growing up in Brooklyn in the 1940s and their unique friendship and their fathers. The two families are both observant Jewish families, but one is living much more comfortably in the secular world and one is in the very insular world of Hasidic Judaism. Two very Jewish families, really smart, really passionate, but with some deep disagreements. At its core, it's about friendship. It's about coming together across differences, even what feel to be really vast differences. And so it really ends up being a story about bridge building and about trying to make connections, even when the distance between people is really vast. Every great classic, while it is dealing with a very particular community, if you tell the truth about a microcosm, about some very particular, very detailed world, it will open up wider into much larger worlds. We still love Shakespeare because Shakespeare was telling the truth about what it felt like to be human, and I think Chaim Potok is doing that same thing. Of all the stories I've told on stage during a 30-something year career, this is one of the ones I'm most proud of bringing to the stage. It is, Chaim uses the word worthwhile a lot, both in this book and in other books, and it's one that's become certainly a part of my personal lexicon. I believe in doing things on stage that are worthwhile, that are worth people's time. They have the capacity to connect deeply, and this story is a beautiful and worthwhile story about how we find meaning in our lives, how we live in relation to a complicated world, and it's about coming together across difference. How do you reconcile differences? How do you actually engage when things seem impossibly difficult? And I don't know that there's anything more important for us to be talking about in the world right now than how do we respect other people's opinions? How do we operate when we're in passionate disagreement? This is a play about faith. And there are not a lot of plays that really engage deeply with faith, whatever that faith is. When it has been done around the country, one of the things I've been really proud about is it brings in Christian schools and it brings in Muslim audiences. Even though it is a very Jewish story, it is a story that has the power to go deep for everyone, I think. I don't believe this play is going to change the whole world, but I think it is the kind of story we need to be telling right now if we're hoping to make a difference.